Alright, so I'm going to be showing how to replace the battery on this 13-inch MacBook Pro mid-2010 model A1278. So first thing you're going to need is a PH0 or JIS0 screwdriver. And then we'll also need a tri-wing, forgot which size, but we'll get there when we get there. I believe it's Y0 or tri-wing 2.0, maybe a Y. Actually, we might need the larger one, but we'll see. I think it might be a Y1. Alright, so let's remove the bottom screws. You want to put the flat side down like this in the pattern that you remove them. That way you remember where the screws went. Okay, so I just put them in this rectangular pattern on my desk. These three at the top right side are longer than the rest. So keep that in mind if you happen to get the screws mixed up, that those three are longer than the others. Okay, so let's go ahead and get all these screws out. Alright, if this video helps you, make sure to like, subscribe, and share my channel with others so that they can also learn how to upgrade or repair their devices. If it helps you save a bunch of money, please consider contributing a little to the channel. Every little bit helps and allows me to continue making these videos for a living. These are customer computers, so I don't own these computers that I work on. So if you have any questions, hopefully I'll be able to answer them, but I won't be able to show things in videos unless people bring other computers that are the same. So keep that in mind, alright? Alright, now that we've gotten all the screws out, we're just going to pull the bottom cover off. Just go from the back here and then just pull it up, just like that. It is pretty dusty and dirty inside, so I'm going to clean that up real quick and I'll be back. Alright, on this model you can upgrade the 2.5-inch SATA hard drive to an SSD, 2.5-inch SATA SSD, and you can upgrade the RAM. The RAM in here is PC3 12800. You just pull these two tabs to the side and the RAM pops up like that, and then you can pull the RAM sticks out just like this. Oops, now I'm getting crumbs into the RAM slot. Well, I'll leave this stick of RAM out for now until we clean out the dirt, and yeah. Alright, I'll be back. See you guys in a bit. Alright, I'm back. So let's get this off. Alright, so it's a lot cleaner. It's not perfect, but yep. Alright, so next thing we're going to do, we're going to disconnect the battery. Actually, let me pop the RAM sticks back in properly. So I'm going to take this back out completely. Alright, pull that stick up, wiggle that, and then put it back in. Just want to make sure all the RAM is seated properly. Alright, put that in. Another stick of RAM, same thing. Alright, get that in at that angle. And then click that in. Alright, so we got both sticks of RAM back in. Let's go ahead now and take out the battery. So let me zoom in here to make it easier to see. So this connector, you just pull it up here. Alright, so just like that, you can see. Alright, that's how you disconnect the battery. Alright, now we're just going to remove the screws holding it in place. Let me double check what size. So, yeah, we're going to use a Y1. Alright, if you don't have that, you can use a slightly smaller one. Usually the battery, when you buy it, will come with small screwdrivers to do this. So if you don't have a screwdriver, just make sure you buy a battery that comes with it. Alright, once you've removed those two screws, then we can go ahead and use this tab to pull it up. Just like that, and then we're going to pull it out that way. There we go. So we got the old battery out. Okay, the new battery comes like this. They put some plastic stuff on it. We're going to peel that off. Alright, just like that. Okay, and then we're going to just slide the battery in, drop it back down. Go. As you can see, we're using this Ninja brand battery. I found that those are pretty good quality compared to other aftermarket batteries. Alright. Okay, so we can get the screw in. There we go. And get the other screw in. Alright, sometimes it's a little tricky to line up these screws, so you might have to leave one side a little loose so that you can get that in. Alright, you can also kind of look at it inside to see if it's lined up right. Alright, you might have to move the battery around. There we go. Okay, so we got that screw in and we got this screw in. Alright, and now all you gotta do is just snap this back in. We're gonna rotate this piece. Let me see if I can zoom in to show this better. So you can't just like snap it down, you have to make sure to rotate it in properly. Okay, and then get it to line up like that, and then you can go ahead and push it in. Then if you want, you can press this button just to check the battery capacity. Usually it shouldn't be fully charged. Is their battery capacity reading thing broken? Oh, there we go. Okay, it was just hard to press. So here you can see it's almost full, just one dot missing. Usually when they ship batteries, they're going to be around 40% full, not like that full how it is. So keep that in mind, but that's fine. You just charge it up. And then usually to calibrate the battery, you want to drain the battery to about 5% and then fully charge it, and do that about 2-3 times, and then you should get your max battery capacity from this. Right, anyways, let's go ahead and put these screws back. After this, we're going to do a PRAM, SMC, PRAM and SMC reset. This usually I do that anytime I change any hardware components. It basically just resets the BIOS to kind of update with new hardware and things like that. If you want exactly what it does, you can actually Google. It's just spelled PRAM, PRAM, and then the other one is SMC, just the letters SMC. All right, reset, and it will explain what it does, but it will reset like the fan speeds, it'll reset like the brightness, the volume, things like that. It doesn't delete any of your data, and it only takes a few seconds, so yep, just do it. Highly recommend it. Right, a lot of people ask me if they have to. I mean, it takes like 5 seconds or something, so why not? All right, let's look at all these screws. Again, if this video helps you, make sure to like, subscribe, and share my channel with others. If it helped you save a bunch of money, please consider contributing a little to the channel. All right, and let's go ahead now and do the PRAM and SMC reset. So we'll flip this back over, open up the screen. All right, so to do the reset, we're gonna plug in the MacBook. All right, so your battery shouldn't be 100%, so it should go to orange. I don't know, this one might actually be too close to 100% because it was like 90 something. So as you saw, the computer turned itself on, so I'm holding the option key. That way it goes to the boot option menu instead. All right, so anyways, I'm going to do an SMC reset. So normally if your battery isn't fully charged or charged up pretty high, then this light will be orange, and then what you'll do, it doesn't have to be orange. Oh, there we go, it went to orange now. But you do Control Option Shift on the left side, and then while you're holding that, press the power button. This should go to green and then back to orange, but for some reason my charger's acting weird, so I don't know what's going on with that. Normally it will go to green and then back to orange, and that's how you know you did the SMC reset properly. Excuse me. Clean this dust off. Yep, but this thing is acting weird, so I don't know. Anyways, let me try one more time. Control Option Shift, power button. Yeah, this one's acting weird. Alright, now I'm going to do PRAM reset, which is Control Option P and R. While you turn it on, you'll see the screen goes off and it resets itself. And that's how you know you did the PRAM reset properly. Alright, so I'm just going to let it now boot up. Okay, it's on. Let me make sure it works okay unplugged. Yes, it does. So if they were having problems charging, maybe it's an issue with their charging system, because that's kind of weird that it takes so long to show the orange light. But anyways, that's pretty much it. Hopefully this video helped you guys. If it did, again, like, subscribe, share my channel with others. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. All right, let's drop this. Bye.